In 2004, a man was discovered, naked and injured, behind a Burger King in Georgia. But this was no ordinary case of assault. The man had no memory of who he was. This statement would normally be the start of a fictional mystery, but in this case, it marked the beginning of a real-life enigma that would unfold over the next decade. The man, who would come to be known as Benjaman Kyle, was more than just an amnesia patient. With no identification, no recollection of his past, and a future shrouded in uncertainty, he became a living mystery that would baffle investigators and medical professionals alike. His story captured the world's attention as the quest to uncover his identity became a global endeavor. In the immediate aftermath of his discovery, Benjaman Kyle became a symbol of our collective curiosity. His case was not just about finding his name, but about piecing together the remnants of a life that seemed to have vanished into thin air. Thus began the fascinating saga of Benjaman Kyle, a man without an identity. In the wake of his discovery, efforts to identify Benjaman Kyle were launched. Yet, despite extensive investigations, his true identity remained a mystery. A wave of initiatives surged, aiming to solve the enigma that was Benjaman Kyle. DNA tests were conducted, diving deep into the genetic code in the hope of finding a match. Yet the results only echoed the silence of unanswered questions. Simultaneously, online petitions were circulated, reaching out to the vast digital world, hoping that someone somewhere might recognize him. The response was overwhelming, but the leads they provided only led to more dead ends. The media too took interest, broadcasting his story far and wide. His face, his story, was everywhere. Yet no one came forward with a claim or a memory. The leads were followed, but they twisted and turned, leading nowhere. Each false lead, each dead end, only added to the growing mystery, amplifying the enigma that was Benjaman Kyle. The enigma of Benjaman Kyle only deepened. His past remained an elusive shadow. As investigations continued, Benjaman Kyle was forced to navigate life without an identity, a challenging existence in a world that values documentation. Devoid of his past, Kyle found himself in a unique form of purgatory, a man trapped in the present, with no connection to his past or future. The world around him moved at its usual pace, but for Kyle, time stood still. His predicament led to a life of homelessness, a hard blow for a man already grappling with an extraordinary situation. Without a recognized identity, even the simple act of obtaining employment became an insurmountable hurdle. Despite the struggles, Kyle was not alone. The mystery of his identity struck a chord with the public, leading to an outpouring of support. Social media, a platform that can often divide, united to help Kyle. His story became a beacon, illuminating the challenges faced by the identityless and the forgotten. Amidst the struggle, Benjaman Kyle became a symbol of resilience and mystery. 11 years after his discovery, in 2015, the mystery of Benjaman Kyle was finally solved. The DNA test results were in, and they identified Kyle as William Burgess Powell. This revelation was like a beacon of light in the darkness that had been his life. The relief that washed over him was palpable. The closure he'd longed for had finally arrived. No longer was he a man without a past, but a man with a name, a history, a life. After a decade of uncertainty, Benjaman Kyle, or rather William Burgess Powell, finally found his identity. The story of Benjaman Kyle is more than just a tale of identity amnesia. It's a narrative that has captivated medical and scientific fields, pushing them to delve deeper into the mysteries of the human mind. The saga also raised public awareness about the complexities of amnesia and identity issues, shedding light on the struggles faced by those who lose their sense of self. It ignited conversations, spurred research, and inspired empathy. In the end, the mystery of Benjaman Kyle serves as a stark reminder of the fundamental human need for identity and the profound impact its loss can have.